Killian tries to get by him and does. Flips it up, no. Long rebound to Paul George. Killian gets the screen from Duren. Cross-court pass picked off by Paul George. He was trying to find Jaden Ivey in the corner. George with the bounce inside to Zubac. Reggie Jackson back to George. Passes on the three, back to Reggie for three. And that one is right down the middle. Marcus Morris with the rebound. Paul George rocks that dribble, rises and fires and fills it up.
And no hesitation on any of those shots. No hesitation on the ones he's missed. Very assertive.
Paul George pulls his way to the basket for a scoop and a score. Jalen Duren on him. To the baseline. Shot is around and down.
39 points that night, George.
Yeah, big time. Swipe. Norman Powell down the lane. Scoops it, scores it. Paul George. Top side to Kennard, and he triples. Paul George gives it up. And Nick Batum knocks it down. Paul George with a screen from Zubac. Into the corner it goes, and Marcus Morris hits the shot. Just over 2 to play in the half. John Wall guarded by Killian. Sideline of Paul George, lets it fly and it falls. Wall in the lane. Whoop, pass got away, picked off by Killian. Lobs it. Jalen Duren tried to touch it down.
You've done a lot of good things to get to this point. Got to make a few corrections, as Coach said, defensively. But you can get this done if you're the Pistons, and that has to be your belief.
Sure. Well, the Clippers got it first. Gives it up to Reggie Jackson, gets it back. Flipping the ball around to the Clippers. Paul George stops and fires and fills it up.
The rookie and the vet.
Marcus Morris with the shot, falling down, fills it up, and a foul. He has 5 dimes to go with 16 points. Paul George with a shot, right down the middle.
It's an incredible sports town, and anybody that has lived here swears by it. Is Bogdanovich able to lay it in, but back on the other side, Paul George puts on a clinic.
Gives it up to Marcus Morris. His pass tapped away by Boyan. Boyan to the basket, blocked from behind by George, saved by Morris, but Duren's right there. Jalen Duren off the glass and good! Clippers by 3. Powell to the basket. Challenged by Jalen Duren, but he got that shot through him for a score. Killian with penetration off to Hamidou. He will drive it. Running Glasser, no. George with a rebound. Deep bounce. Norman Powell with a dunk.
Heck of a pass. Heck of a pass.
Thunder dunk, too, off the bounce. Killian inside for Hamidou. Rises and jams. Count that, baby, and a foul. Throws. To say the least, and he missed the first. Back out to Paul George, 10 seconds left. George on top to man, gets to the paint, fires, fills it with 4.9 left. No timeouts for the Pistons. Paul George works the top against Killian. Drives it. Jump stop gun goes. Count it, and a foul. 4:15 to play. George gets inside, his pass too hot for Zubac. Pistons bring it the other way, but here's a steal by George. And a jam, too hot for Zubac. Pistons bring it the other way, but here's a steal by George. And a jam, took it away from Killian.
He never saw him, George, he was lurking back.
Clippers by 2, 3.5 left in overtime. Nick Batum rifles it to Luke Kennard. He'll fire and fill it up. 2:50 left in overtime. Man from the baseline buries it.
Now they can't
miss. The deuce for Man. Jalen Duren, deep bounce to Beef Stew. Jalen to the basket.